Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. I know there are some that are watching it now, and some are going to watch it a little later, and some will watch it like it's already tomorrow, so they'll watch it tomorrow or today. So I am working here on Canadian Beauty, and yep. Um, I hope it is that the comments come on. I think they will. I think they will. So today is kind of a breezy, cloudy day. We're under or hello, hello, hello. We're under a tornado watch for all of southern Manitoba, and that includes our area. So, hi, Christina. Oh my gosh, now what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What is this? I think that's, oh, I think that's okay. Um, your water goddess is looking absolutely lovely. And I'm a bit jealous. I'm a bit jealous because you've got so far and I don't. Just a minute. Where am I? Okay, right there. Well, I'm at 24%. But then again, I haven't been able to do much stitching all week. Well, I was outside and I worked on, and I don't have it here. I worked on my Lady in Red, but yesterday I was so tired by the afternoon, I just sat there. I was listening to my audiobook, I was playing my game, I was just watching videos or whatever it was that I was doing. I was just exhausted. Absolutely exhausted yesterday. I was so exhausted that I didn't even eat supper. I just took my pills and that was it. And yesterday I made $63. Better than a kick in the pants, right? Absolutely. So, oh my goodness. So, Christina, are you going to be doing Satsuma Street? Or are you just going to work on your water goddess or whatever to get it done? I think I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to work on Canadian Beauty. And the thing is, I don't know when I'm moving. Still needs tons of work. Crying. Alone is over 6,000. Really? Really? Over 6,000? Really? I don't know how much it is here. I don't even know. Okay. No, I've got 316 of 024, 20 stitches of 028, and 44 stitches of 5735. So I don't have very many. So, but right now I'm working on Canadian Beauty. I will try. Okay, yeah. I know I would love to work on another one of Joan Elliott's. I've got, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. And, but I'm not sure I'm not sure. I'm kind of holding out for um, Victorian Lady or Time Traveler. One of those. That's what the moon and water is all. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, have fun with that. If it's the braid, it's not bad. Is if it's the blending filament, and mine isn't blending filament, mine's braid, then it's if it's blending filament, it's going to be a nightmare. It is going to be a nightmare. And what I would do instead of doing blending filament, which was the only way to get that sparkle in there years ago, um, that I am going to use Rainbow Gallery or um like Treasure Braid or something. I'll use something else. So I don't even know what these colors are. Oh, come on. Really? Really? So, yeah, it's braid. Oh, well, then it's no problem. It is just like stitching. Now, you are going to have to decide, are you going to stitch? I would stitch with one. You just do one complete X. Don't double the braid. It's too heavy. It is too heavy. So I thought I had, no, I don't have it here. It's going to show you the beading thread that I got. And I'll show you later. Okay, so there's 5 of you on here and only 1 thumbs up. So please remember, thumbs up, people. And if you don't know who I am Ava. And this is my channel, and I have been doing this channel for over 4 years. And I do this because I'm going to be sitting here and stitching anyways. Yes, yes, 1 strand of braid. But do a full cross, unless it is that they want you to do half. Maybe on the water they might have you do half. So, but I'm loving this. I'm just absolutely. I have missed working on a Joan Elliott Mirabilia all full cross. Okay, yeah, just a single. It's no different. It is no different. Just use a size 11 needle. Unless, yeah, I don't know. I think I would always have trouble getting it on my needle, like pulling it through. Yeah. So, and if you're wondering where I live in the beautiful country of Canada. Absolutely, Canada is a beautiful, beautiful country. We're peacemakers. We always say A. We always say sorry. Yes, we like our maple syrup. And yes, we like our Hawkins Cheesettes. Yeah. And I live in the province of Manitoba, which is smack dab in the middle of the country. And if Winnipeg is right down here, I'm about, well, say this is, okay, so there's Winnipeg. I'm about here. Not to scale, but close enough. So, yeah. So I wonder if we're going to get anything. Yesterday morning, it was black. It was just pitch black to the north. It was almost like it was nighttime. And the wind kicked up, and it was a cool wind. And that, then all of it, we had some thunder boomers and some lightning. But lightning was up there to the north. And then we got about three or four more, 3 or 4 minutes of heavy drops of rain, and then that was it. I guess in some other areas they got hail the size of basketballs. I'm just kidding. Whatever, golf balls, whatever balls you want to say, size of eggs. I don't know. And Tuesday, the 1st of July, is Canada Day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hello, Helen. Nice to see you, sweetheart. What you working on today, sweetie? I'm working on Canadian Beauty. So, yeah, I put this one down. Okay. And then I went here and down. Oh, it's so nice to work on her. Oh, it was such a long week. Well, the 3 days. I tell you, I was so tired. I was so tired. And then when Juliet and John came to help me bring the garage door down, and it was so hot. I had a t-shirt on and my underwear, and I said, I don't care who sees. I don't care who sees me. I'm too tired to care, and I'm too sore, and I'm too hot. If you get a thrill out of watching my very hot, sexy body. No, those days are long gone. They are long gone. Oh my gosh. I'm like a blimp. I'm just like a blimp. But anyways, last night I got the coffee stuff ready for this morning. I got my pills. I took them while I was waiting for Juliet and John. And then I started on my journal. And because I write in a journal every night. Oh my gosh. I tell you, by the time I went to bed, and which was about 6:30, I laid down. And not to sleep yet, just to lay down, which is my routine. I know there are some people that are night owls and can stay up late. God bless you for doing so. I can't do it. Those days, too, are long since gone. Because I used to be up. I used to be up 2, 3 in the morning so I could drive again. My husband and I drove truck. So, and you may see that I wear a veil. I am not Mennonite. I'm not Amish. Had to go to Oklahoma City. Oh no! Oh, Helen! Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Give you a hug. Oh my goodness. You get to that certain age and you're always wondering when your time is going to be, and you're kind of hoping you go before anybody else goes. And it's just, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How are you doing with it? I always said you got to make peace with it. I never had that chance with Lyle. I didn't have any chance with Lyle to make peace. Or my sister. No chance. No chance. Because they just went like that and it was game over. But, anyways, I am Catholic and I abide by the headship rule that is in 1 Corinthians 2, verse 1 to 4, something like that. I probably got that all wrong. But, anyways, yeah. So, oh, I'll be so happy when the move gets done. Now, what do you guys think that I should do with my kitchen? I'm going over there tomorrow. She fought cancer for 6 years. She was 83 and fought hard. I am strong and know where she went. Oh, that's wonderful. Hello, Marcia. I missed you the last little while. Yeah. But you have faith. And the thing is that we are told not to mourn like those who have no faith. Right? It's the people that have no faith that are just, that doesn't mean that you don't feel the grief and all that. But I know, when my time comes, Lord, and I'm praying it comes before anybody else, that I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. So I got no fear. I know my sister's there. I know my husband is there. He might be off in a corner. My father would probably be in a totally different, I think he'd be in the basement. He'd be in the basement. My mother, I don't know, she'd be probably wandering around crying. But yeah, and I've had a lot of heartache in my life, so I understand. Marcia, what are you working on? Gets in the way of things I'd rather be doing. Boy, don't I know that. I did 9 days. John's just going by with the lawn tractor. Always happens when I do a live. But anyway, it's okay. I've got everything closed off and that. But yeah, the yard sale has just taken me for a loop. Absolutely for a loop. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it. And I want to get my move done. But what should I do about my kitchen? right now a butterfly special shapes diamond painting. Stitch wise, too many to name. Well, enjoy your diamond painting. Um, I guess Jonah, he didn't like the sound of the lawnmower. Um, I have no fear. I'm 73. My other sister is 81. Was a baby boomer. Okay. And for me, I'm going to be 67 in October, which is not that far away. Oh, poor Ruthie. Now she's come out of her hole. She's just, her eyes are like this, and she's looking. What is that noise? Who is it? She's looking out towards the back, but John was out front here. Um, okay, I did that one, and down here a ways. Good enough. Hi, Mandy. Nice to see you. I am working on Canadian Beauty, and which is nice. I know I said I wouldn't do it again, doing it count it. But now on Tuesday, it is the 1st of July, and it is Canada Day here. And Canada was founded in 1867. Yes, we were. So I don't know how many years does that make? 158. No. 57. 157. Is that right? Oh, I can't. I cannot think. Now Jonah's here. He's just looking around. He's like an ostrich. Smokey's outside. He was out there. So, yeah. So anyways, for July, I was going to do it as Satsuma Street. I really was. But I think I'm going to put Satsuma Street off. And I'm going to have it that July is finish. Like, try and finish a project. Because I am just so. Wait a minute here. Get in there. I haven't had a finish in a while. And I want to get this one done. I just want to get her done. And, but I mean, by all means, work on Satsuma Street if you like. But I think I'm going to put that off till next year. Now, if I can get her at least almost done, or get her done like maybe in 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks, I might start the Satsuma. But I'm going to be in the middle of moving. So I'm not going to be doing much at all for almost an entire week. And it's going to take me a while to get settled. But back to my kitchen again. I need some ideas for how to maximize the very little space that I have in there. And believe me, if you've looked at the pictures, you see how little it is. It's not very big. But I am going over there tomorrow, and hopefully they're going to be there. And I tell you, whoever had the job of putting up the towel rack, he had one job to put the towel rack up. Instead, where did he hang it? About this far, I don't know, maybe about this far above the kitchen taps or the bathroom taps. One job was to do that. One job. What I'm going to do, if it's there and they don't want to fix it, I'm going to take that damn sorry, that darn towel rack off of there because it's absolutely useless there. Absolutely useless. They better put it in a different place. Like there is room beside the mirror or whatever will be there. And in my kitchen, there are no drawers. So, what do you what do you think I should do about drawers? Where to put my kitchen cutlery? I already have a utensil pot. Wish you the very best on your move to your new home. Thank you. You want to come and help? I need all the help I can get. People with cars and backs and everything. Yeah, right. Yeah. But at least it is all I'm doing is moving. It's only a kilometer over. So once it is that I have the go ahead that I can start putting my stuff in, I can take boxes that I've got here and bins and my pictures and that kind of stuff. I can take that all over there. So, but tomorrow I'm going over there to measure. And you know where the cable comes out for the TV? You come in the door, okay, in the door this way. My kitchen's right here. And you come right around the corner, like you're going into my bedroom. There's no doors. And around here is the bathroom. Okay. They have it right there on that wall. Instead of being over farther, like I can't understand this. I cannot understand this. Like, who did what? I don't know. There should have been one drawer or one cupboard that was drawers. And there is a space at the very top, about like this. So I am going to put, I don't know, newspaper up there or something. And I'm going to put stuff up there. And it will make it easier. It will make it a lot easier. Hi, Jonah. Um, Whoever's going to, when I pass away, whoever's going to clean it up, that all it is just paper to take off. There's none of the, because it gets greasy up there and that. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. So I have to put my microwave, air fryer, and toaster oven. That's what I have to put there. Wherever I'm going to fit it in. Now don't forget, the sink still has to go in there. Okay, so it kind of looks like, oh, she's got a lot of space, she's got a lot of space. All that counter space is all that there is. Okay? There is no more on the other side. There is nothing. So, I need ideas, people. If you find something, like at Walmart, Canadian Tire, at Dollarama, Dollar Tree, wherever, let me know so that I can do that. I've already been watching a few videos. Jonah's up on my table here. Yeah, he still doesn't know what. Why don't you go back to bed, mister? You look too sleepy. You got too sleepies. Hey? Boy, he's looking old. He's looking old. And so I don't know. I don't know. Now somebody's already mentioned these pull-out things. That is good for the top and maybe for the bottom, but it's not good for my cutlery. Like, what am I supposed to do? Have my cutlery all in a bowl? A pot? Something like that? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have no idea. None. And right now in there, seems like all the ovens are in there. There's a toilet that's in there. I think it's for my apartment. There is one or two refrigerators in there. So as the apartments get ready, the stuff gets moved out. So yeah, so I don't know. And then my neighbor in number 6, who's been causing a lot of problems, a lot of issues, especially with Julia and John. He doesn't like them. And I don't blame them. He's always poking out his head, looking to see who's in what. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yesterday he did that to me. And I said, quit spying on me. I don't like to be spied on. I don't know what your problem is, but get over it. I'm not going to take it. And he closed the door. But sometimes it is that somebody has There's a door open way down at the other end, and he will come out and he'll look and see what's going on. And no, 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 I don't want that. I'm not taking it. There's no reason why I have to put up with that garbage. Nobody should have to put up with that. Where, you know, it's like you're constantly being watched and that. No, not gonna happen with this cookie. And I'm gonna tell him every time. And what I'm going to do is, if you don't stop, you know, stalking me and watching what I'm doing, I'm going to report you. And not just to management. I'm going to report you to the cops. I deserve to be in, I deserve to have my privacy respected. It's one thing if you're coming out of your room, right? And you just wait until the people go. It's another thing to hear voices in the hall and you open the door and you're listening, you're watching. No, 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 no. I think that's wrong. No, Jonah sees John now. So, oh, my nose. Oh, gosh. But yeah. So I guess we'll see. So yesterday I made $63. My grand total is between 500 and 600, I believe. I have to look it up. I have to see. And then I have my $300 float that goes back in. So, and I'm not counting that in the money I've earned. No, of course not. It's my float. I didn't need that much, but yeah. Lady came and she was looking at my dress, and I had a dress there, beautiful dress, moss green, which I loved, but it had a high neck on it, and even though it was a larger size, 1X, 2X, something like that, I looked like somebody had squeezed a sausage, and everything was I said, no, no, no. And so I couldn't return it. I don't know where did I get it? Pennington's, I think. And I had a price of $30 on it. Hi, Dan. Nice to see you here. What's it like in Ireland? I believe it's Ireland, or is it Scotland? Ireland, I think. Yeah. Oh, phooey. Kung phooey. I did this wrong. At least I was right up here at the top. Yeah, that's the same here. Actually, we're under a tornado warning. Or watch. No, warning. What is it? Warning is first. Watch is, yeah, warning is first and then watch. So, the whole of southern Manitoba is we're all underneath it. So, but I think I will be able to take my end tables over there. My blanket box, I'm not sure. I am not sure where I could put it. I don't know where I'd put it. I'd have to see. Whoops, wait a minute. Where do you go if there is a tornado? Scary. Nowhere. We just stay here. Usually you stay away from windows and usually the bathroom. The bathroom is the safest place because usually there are no windows in the bathroom and you hang on for dear life. I've never been in a tornado. I pray to God I'm never in a tornado. I see them on TV. That's bad enough. Watch. Yeah, watch. Watch and then warning. Really? Said warning. Oh, okay. Okay, warning. Yeah, that it's. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's one of the two, anyways. Yeah. But it is getting big cumulus clouds out there. Yesterday, when that storm system came through, there were mammatus clouds. First time I've ever seen mammatus clouds. And they're the ones that look like a pillow top underneath. And it has to do with something to do with the air pressure and wind or something. Mr. MBB333, he goes into detail about that. Oh my back. I wonder if John's going to get it finished out here if it's going to rain. So, fair warning here. If I lose you, I'll come back on and start another stream. Unless we're almost at the end. Okay. If we've got like a half an hour or 15 minutes to go, no, I won't. But just in case, right? Just in case. So, yeah. I'll be so happy once this move is done. I am so tired of it. I am just so exhausted. First, it was getting ready for the yard sale. And so my house was in a disaster. And I went through all my bins for all my cross stitch stuff. So everything is a disaster in my craft room. And so anyway, it's yeah. And then I have boxes and bags all over the place. I got all my gnomes down here in a laundry basket. I got lots to do. But Juliet said her and John would come and help me out, which is good. But I still need somebody, two strong guys, that can help move like my love seat, chair, antique washstand, my bed, my freezer. So, yeah. And just think I have to clean out my freezer, my deep freeze, and get that over there as long as my deep freeze follows right away. And yeah, so that closet, the one that I put a picture of in there, that's where my deep freeze is going to go. So, so I'm going to have to be very, 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 very creative. Very, very, very creative. I don't even have room for the garbage can, like my kitchen garbage can. So I think I want to try and get a small one. But again, I'm using up kitchen space, right? My recycling bins, I think, will go there in the where the pantry is. I think that's going to go in there along with my. I still have my Dyson vacuum cleaner to sell, but that won't be sold until after, just before I move, because I need it to vacuum up here. I do have a stick vacuum that I bought about 3 months ago from Amazon. So, no, right there. So, I'm not going to have a pail and mop. I'm going to get one of these Swiffer wet jets. Does anybody have one? And how good are they? And do they use a battery to squirt the stuff out? I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know. And can you use your own cleaner for it? Or do you have to buy the Swiffer stuff? Oh, gosh. I don't know. I don't know. It's just questions I've got. Not. Yeah. Is it the same weight? No, it's the same weight. Yes, it is. It's very, 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 very stressful. Oh, yes, Helen, I see that you want to come up to Canada. Yeah, it would be lovely if you could. I won't have the room. Like we can sit, but I won't have a space for you to sleep. I won't have that. But there is a motel here in town. It's just basically the hospital or the Hi Lynette. Um, the villa is over there, and the motel is just north of me here. Not quite to Juliet's, about halfway between me and Juliet. And it's not your traditional motel. I don't think. No, no, it is. It is. I thought it was one of these with the trailers. So I'm not sure. I don't go that way that often. I always go this way. So, but you know what? You can go on Google Earth and look up where I am, or MapQuest, or wherever, and see exactly where I am, where I'm moving from 22 Vimy Road, and I'm moving over to First Avenue North. I think that's what it's called, First Avenue North. And no, we don't have a First Avenue South. So I don't know why they called it that. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Oh well. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be happy to move in there. Is it going to take time to get used to? You darn well bet your patootie it is. It's going to be it's going to be difficult to get used to. But just like everything else, right? You just you learn to to you know like um, you you just get used to it, right? No, 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 no. There. Sorry about my light. Um, well, that's not right. Oh gosh. You know, last night I counted my money, what I had to put in for the bank tomorrow. Every time I counted it, I got a totally different number. I started out that it was 361.50. Counted it again just to make sure. Then it was like $320. And that's how it went. That's how it went. So this morning I counted it. And yeah. So I will be able to put that in. That's going to help. Yep. And I'm going to use that to help pay for, well, it's going to be to pay for my meds, but also to pay for my move. So, yeah. So I'm really hoping those guys are going to be in there tomorrow. But see, the thing is, because Tuesday's a holiday, I don't know if they're going to come tomorrow or if they're taking an extra long weekend. And some people do that. But I don't know. Oh, and in the bathroom, they've got one of the bars to hang on to. Instead of being right here, right beside the toilet, you got to stretch your arm out for it. Like, did they not? Did nobody? Did nobody have a red flag going up? Like, the person that put up the towel rack, did he not think? Or the person that put in the sink and the cupboard? I think, yeah, it's a cupboard underneath there. Did he not think, oh, gee, towel rack shouldn't be there? It's like they just follow the directions, right? There is no thought process there. They just follow it. So whatever it is, or maybe it was that the towel rack, I don't know what went in first, the towel rack or the sink. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. So, but I'm going to be making a note of it and saying, hey, you got to change this. And they still have to put the bar in the shower. So that's got to be done. Because I rely on that. I'm too afraid of falling in the shower. So I don't know if anybody else is, but I sure am. I sure am. Okay, so where are we? Just a minute here. Okay, so that is 1 and 2. Okay, so that's 3 right there. Okay, so oh, Jonah's gone back up there now. Ruthie never came out of her. No, she's still laying in her cubbyhole. Well, John hasn't even finished over here yet. Or maybe, no, I don't think he has. No. But yeah. So I am looking forward to moving in there. Now, yesterday, the smoke in there, in the hallway, was really, it was really bad. Oh my gosh. See, I had to move those books here that were underneath my iPad. And I think that is too low. I wonder if I could put that, maybe I can put this underneath there, just to lift it up. It's bugging me. It's bugging me. Oops. There. That's a bit better. I'm off center. There. I hope this light doesn't bother anybody. I wish there was a way here I could put something right here so you wouldn't see it. But I don't have anything to put here. One. That's 2. So I am going to have to get a new bath mat because I want to put new stuff in there when I move. So I need a new bath mat. I am going to, I have a new inside, like the, I guess it's the liner for the shower. I gotta get a new one there. And I don't know whatever else. But now I'm going to have a cord running like why they didn't put it underneath there. Like just put a little groove under there and put it underneath there. Like backwards. Yeah. Well, now we have mostly cloudy sky with very little blue sky. It's peeking in. Lots and lots of thunder boomers around. Okay. So, oops. That one. And that one. I am just so glad that my yard sale is done. I even put stuff away while I was waiting for Juliet. I put all the cross stitching kits away. Not all of them. Like there's all the magazines. Not a single magazine was sold. Not a single one. Not a single one. So, well, I am just going to put them in a bin and I will leave them in the garage in the back. I'm going to try and sell that kitchen table. I'll just put it up for sale. Let's see if somebody will buy it. I'm still going to try and sell my living room furniture because it's bigger than what I need. So if I can save space and have like narrower ones, then it would be better. I'd have a little bit more room. So, and then I got to sort through stuff that's going to the thrift store. And you know what's funny? What really gets me is that people will come to a yard sale and they will go, "Oh, I'll give you whatever. Oh, I'll give you whatever." And sometimes I just say, "No, no." And then they will go to a thrift store and they will pay more money at a thrift store for the exact same thing. They will do that. 2, 3, 4, okay. And I don't understand that. If you know the prices of things, then you know what's, and it's not like I was overcharging. But the dress there that I sold there, the lady came back and she said, is it $5? Price is right in there. I had $30 on it. Oh, well, you can keep it. No. I said the skirts are $5, but the dress is $30 because I said it's brand new. And then she said, nope, not for that price, not for that price. Oh, okay. And I said, okay, so what would you offer for it? She said, $10. And I was like, and some of the people can't read. They cannot read. They just don't know what things, I had a price tag right on it in yellow. But no. No. Well, I missed out on one there and I don't know why. Oh boy. Let me see up here. No, I'm right there. 1, 2, 3. No. I don't know, but you know what? I'm going to leave it. I am going to leave it. Because nobody's going to know. Not unless one of you squeals on me. Oh, there's a patch of blue sky there. It's really breezy. Maybe this is just going to pass over us. I know there have been, what? What do you mean? I will. I will what? I will what? Christina, I will what? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's right. I'm sorry. It just passed by me. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see who all is going to be moving in to these apartments. Squeal. Oh, okay, squeal on me. Okay, be a party pooper and squeal on me. Okay, I am just off with this, but oh gosh. I should have 4 here and I've only got 3. I've got this pain here on my ankle. No, not on my ankle, my foot. It's just right in, it's probably just arthritis. So, yeah. So is anybody going to be working Christmas in July? I don't do a lot of patriotic. Like, this is patriotic as far as I'm concerned. Well, no, we don't really call it patriotic. We just call it that it's embracing, our country. And it's not, we're having a Canada Day parade on Tuesday. Normally I would go in it riding on Rosie, but I'm not this year. Next year probably, if I'm able to. If I'm able to. But not this year. I'm just so worn out. My knees are too sore. There was a guy that was here yesterday morning. He was my first person that came in. He didn't buy anything. Anyway, he said he just lives over behind here. And I said, um, I got to sell stuff. I'm moving. I'm moving over to the villa. And then he said, well, what's going to happen to the church? I looked at him. What do you mean, what's going to happen with the church? I don't understand that. said, well, is the church closing? I'm moving from a rental house, and someone else is going to rent this place. The church is a separate entity over there. Yeah. I said, oh no. I said, our service is going to be tomorrow. This was yesterday. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. You know, we'd like to see you there. He said, oh, I'll think about it. I think about it. So, all I can do is just offer it up, right? Yeah. But yeah, like here in Canada, we don't go all ooey and gooey over Canada Day. We just don't. We don't make it. You're hard pressed here to find a Canadian flag, which I think is bad. And they don't have the Canadian flag outside the post office. They have it inside in the window. They don't want to have one at the library. They don't have one in the municipal building. They don't have one at the hospital. Nothing. Not a thing. Oh my goodness, just a second here. I gotta move my butt. It's lost circulation. Oh gosh. Ugh. Reposition myself. Yeah. Okay, so oops, wait a minute, right there. So I've done that and that and that and that and that and that. The numbers are off, but I don't care. It'll all work out in the end. It will. Okay, so I had no, I have to go back here. I have to go back here. This isn't quite right. Okay, so I have to. Come on. Yeah, so Christmas in July. I've not been one for stitching Christmas in July. Now, there were a couple of ladies that showed up here yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I can't remember. Anyway, the one she does counted cross stitch. She said, oh, I don't know how to do this printed one. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I said, here, I'll show you. She said, that's it? I said, yeah, that's it. There's no counting. You just put your needle on your thread on the needle, and you find where it goes, and you just stitch. No counting, no fuss, no mess, no nothing. So, a lot of people are surprised and they go, oh, I can't do that. That looks so hard. That looks so difficult. In other words, they don't want to do it. They do not want to do it. Okay, so that one and that one, so then I go and two, two. So that is there. Well, that's going to be a little off. I'm not going to worry about it. I am not going to worry about it. Nope. Please remember to give me those thumbs up, peeps. They all help me. Yes, they do. And if you are just new here or you just watching, thank you so very much. I really hope that you will subscribe to my channel because I really love it having um, new people on. And I do have a Facebook group that you can go to, and it is, believe it or not, Stitching in the Interlake. And you just need to answer. I've got 2 questions up there. One is, give me the name of one of my 2 living sidekicks. And the other question is, are you a subscriber to my YouTube channel? So, plain and simple. I know there was a guy there this morning, he was trying to get into my other group, the Eric Steele group. And he filled in most of it, and then he said, it says, do you abide by these regulations or something, He had put no answer. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. I want to make sure that this looks right, which it's not. Which it is not, it is not, it is not, it is not. So that's 2 there. Just a minute here, let me figure this out. Oh, well, Kung Fu, I'm just gonna take this out and I'm gonna go from the top. And it will just get fixed in there. Because I haven't got a clue where it's gone bonkers. Okay, so yeah, sometimes it is. You're better off to just leave where the mistake is and work on it somewhere else. And because this one is Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't. Yeah. One, two. I don't understand. I don't know. But it really shouldn't be noticeable at all. The only person who's really gonna know is me. And just like the Amish, I am not perfect, and I always put a mistake in. See, that's how you can get away with it, right? If you made a boo boo, just remember you're not perfect. You are not perfect. Okay, so where was this? This was here. I'm just going to see. So, wait a minute. One, two. Okay, that's there. So that one is on that row. Yeah, it's right. So I'm not sure where. I'm not sure where. So I'm just gonna start here. So I just paid 2 months rent for July. Not 2 months, 2 weeks rent. And then I will pay weekly after that so that I can, so I don't know how, when I'm moving exactly. So, I guess John has done that part there. He's done all this lawn here. This should be the last time I have to pay for it. Okay, so then I've got that one. No, come on. That one. Okay. Yep. Okay, and then I can go. Oops. These quarter stitches, they really, you gotta think about them. You gotta, okay, so that one goes in there. Okay, so then this one is here. And I've got, yeah, it's right. It's right. It looks weird, but it's right. No, it is. Yep. Looked at it again. My eyes were deceiving me. Okay, pull this out. Yeah, it's only one. It's only one. So, yeah. Okay, up one thread. There we go. And then It's right there. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. You know, those quarter stitches, it just, you can get so mixed up with them because you got to think differently with them and make sure that you have it, that it's you're putting them in the right corner. No, no. Okay, so that's the top one. Okay, no. No, no, no. Okay, let's go over here. This might be easier. Okay, so I have this one and that one, and then that one and this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah, I think I got that. Once I move, I am going to try and I'm going to get my 25 count out. And I'm just going to try it. I want to at least that I can say, I tried it. But I'm wondering, I wish Gigi was on here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so then I do here. I'm doing these quarter stitches again. That, is there a certain way that you start off your stitching on a 25 or even weave, whatever it is? Because I think it's how the weft and the whatever the other one is, I don't know, can't remember right now. And that you have to make sure that you start off stitching in one way so that it doesn't pull the thread underneath. But I want to try it. I want to try it. Just to say, at least I've given it a good try. I don't know what I'll stitch, but I do have other projects that I'd like to do, that just to try it. Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Right, yeah, 1. 2. I'm working up here on the side of her neck. 2. And that's 3. Okay. I am so far behind on watching, like, my videos. Not my, I mean, other people's videos. I just barely in the morning, like after I said my prayers, I go through and I watch whatever happened overnight. And then I try to sit here and try to, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to stitch, right? And watch. It just goes, that'll come back. And you know what? Once the cold weather sets in, I will be, and once I'm moved, it will be a big difference for me. Because right now, like those of you who have moved or going to be moving, it is so stressful. It is so, where do I put stuff? You know, like, just a minute here, I'll show you. I'll show you one thing. Okay. Right there, yeah, are all my gnomes. All my gnomes. They're all sitting in a basket. Just waiting for them to move to my new home. And I change up my gnomes all the time for seasons. And excuse me. So it will be nice to have that set up. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go over there and I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock or so. And I'm gonna measure. I am going to measure and see once once I know, okay, this can go here, this can go here, I will have a little bit of room here or room there, and then this has to fit in and that has to fit in. Yeah. So it's just very stressful. It's anxiety provoking. I can't stand moving. I cannot stand moving. I don't think anybody really likes it. I just thank God that it's only like basically a minute drive to go from here over there. Basically a minute. Depends on the traffic jam. Because there can be traffic jams at the bank and pharmacy and co-op store. People are backing up and going in. That's our traffic jams. And I think it is that school is out now. And I didn't see when the buses stopped running. But yeah, I believe that it's all done. Well, it would have to be done because never went right to the 30th. I don't know what day they stopped, but oops, no, stop this. Go back here and put this quarter stitch in here. Okay. Okay, so that one and that one. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, come on. Do that. Okay, so I did that. So now I go, I have 2 here. There, okay. That one, that one. So it'd be nice to have cable. I'm not getting the TV though. I don't watch the TV. And so anyway, like I just watch what's on YouTube and Amazon Prime, and I still have Paramount, which I don't know if I'm going to keep or not. It's good until September. I'll have to see. I'm just not watching TV right now. Just not in the mood for TV. I listen to my audiobooks. And of course, I am busy and I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I am. Oof, there. I'm exhausted. Boy, everybody is so quiet. I haven't had a question. Haven't had nothing. Somebody, please talk about something. I don't care what it is. You got a new puppy? New kitty? You got something new? You bought a new kit? A new store opened up near you or next to you or whatever? Now, I know Christina was talking about that at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it's still on, but they were having DMC threads on sale for 30% off. I don't know if it's still on, if it was just a 1 day thing or not. Oh gosh. There. You guys here? You guys still here? Or have you all dropped off? I feel like I'm alone in the world. Oh my gosh, I'm alone in the world. Uh-huh. Oh, I see a little bit more blue sky. The cumulus clouds have moved kind of off there, but it is still up here to the front, to the north. I really wonder how Jonah's going to make out over there at my new apartment. What is he going to be like? Because he's not going to be able to. Wait a minute here. Did I do that one wrong again? Did I get 2 threads in there? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, I think so. I don't know what is going to happen with him. I know that he's going to try and escape. And I know that I'm going to have to take him outside. Oh, come on. There. I don't know how he's going to like it. I don't know. I know he's going to be yowling, trying to get out. Ruthie isn't going. She knows she's not allowed outside. She stays inside. She goes to the back door though and puts her head there up to the screen. So, oh gosh. Yep. Okay. So now, up here. Oh boy. I still haven't heard anything about my bone density test. Not a word. Not a word. Not a word. Oh gosh. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Right there. Okay. Wish it is that I could work on this and that you could see it. Maybe I can rig up something different. I don't know. Maybe I can get something different so that I can do that. I'll try. Because things are going to be all over the place and moved in different spots and I'm still not sure exactly yet where the litter box is going to go. It's either going to go in my bedroom closet and I'll put a curtain over it so that it kind of muffles the with them scratching in there. Ruthie there, she really goes to town on it, really scratches. Oh my gosh, how much thread? I'm going to be playing thread chicken here. Oh, I don't have much left. Okay. That's that one. Oh, how much have I got left? Oh, I need to get more thread. So I am going to end this here. It's not like I don't have enough white because I've got lots of white. Whatever white, 3865, whatever. Does not matter. Oh, yes. Next weekend is is Creamery Days. And when I get done with chemotherapy and surgery, my grandson is moving me closer to him. Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. And where is that going to be, Helen? From where you are now? How far away is that? How far away is that? know you're in Arkansas, but are you going to be moving further south or north or? Beautiful country down there. And boy, those sheriffs there that are working the roads or the state police, boy, they're really good. I watch them a lot on on TV when they're going after people and um, they are chasing them down. I tell you, here yesterday, the cops went and they must have been, oh my gosh, they must have been going like close to 200 clicks. I tell you, they were going fast. Like, I couldn't even see. I could not even see which one, well, it'd be an RCMP, but um, they drove by here so fast, like a race car. So there must have been something going on somewhere. Yeah. Fayetteville, Arkansas, about an hour and a half away, closer to Oklahoma. Some of my family are, well, that's good. That's good. Have you got an apartment already, or are you moving in with your grandson? That is so nice to hear that your grandson is doing that. Mine, of course, I don't see them. I haven't spoken to them in years. I am off their radar. Absolutely off their radar. Yeah. Okay. Oops. That one. I'm going to be getting into quarter stitches here again. That one and that one. Oh my goodness. No, go there. I am sure hoping I can get a good night's sleep tonight. I was awake at, I don't know, quarter after 4 or something like that. Very early. Very, very early. I mean, I fell asleep just like that. Just like that. Found me a place for my age group. I have one child who has alienated from me. I raised my grandson. Oh, well, then that's good. I can understand that then. That's good. That's terrible. I know what it's like. My son Christopher, mm-mm-mm. I don't know what his problem is. One day, one day I will tell you, just like your son Helen, when you're on your deathbed, when you are ready to go and meet God, they're going to be there saying, "Don't leave me, don't leave me, I love you, please don't go, please don't go." Oh, his dad did it. Oh, yeah. It's just like, and that's what I keep thinking, you know, that Christopher, he's going to, one day, it is that I'm going to be gone. He's going to get a phone call from Jeffrey or whoever, and he's going to be stunned. He's going to be absolutely stunned. And it's like all of a sudden he realizes, you know, it's just, it's sad. Okay, gotta make sure. Yep, okay, that one, that one. And, oh gosh, come on, come on, come on, go there. Okay, those two. And then, yeah, this one. Okay, so then I go, I just don't get it. I just don't, I don't understand it. I should say, I should say that I didn't speak to my parents for 12 and a half years. I did not, because I had gone through therapy and everything, and I was just, it wasn't like I was alienating them. It was like, I'm done with all your garbage. I don't want to be reminded of this garbage. Gosh, right there. And so I did that. But then I had a friend of the family. She phoned me and she said, "Your mother's got cancer." Which well, she must have had it because she had radiation. But my mother was known for, you know, making herself sick and that. But, anyways, um, so I phoned. I phoned right away. And they were absolutely stunned that I called them. So I know what it's like being on my end, right? But again, like, I love my father, yes. Did I like him? No. Was he a good person? No. Not at all. And, but I made peace with my mother. My father, never. No. He just, no. No. He would never admit anything. And for the sake of my mother, I never mentioned anything. But I was still, I'm trying to let go of the anger and the resentment and all of that, because it really is that you have to get to a point where you just let it go. I was watching this YouTube thing, and I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, I have no idea. And it spoke about hardening your heart. And people who have hardened their hearts are ones that are they don't forgive. They want to be forgiven, but they don't want to forgive. And then, you know, people who say one thing and do another, those people that are um, thieves and murderers and all that, and you know what that's all about. And that got me to thinking. That got me to thinking, and I thought, you know what? I really do need. By forgiving, it doesn't mean that it is absolving my father of what he did. It's not. It is for my benefit, not for his. Because he never asked for forgiveness, and I never gave it. So, but I can still work on, oh my gosh, I do that again. Um, I am working on forgiveness. And it really is, when you think about it, like what hardening your heart actually means, right? That you don't care, that you don't find fault with what you've done, all of that, right? I think where my fault was is that I never pressed charges. I never, you know, I never did that. But then again, I ask myself, could I really do that? Because I think the first commandment is, no, second commandment is to love your father and your mother. Now that does not mean that they get to treat you in all kind of garbage ways. Sorry, I'm just going to be taking my pills here. So I got a Larabar. So it's more about forgiving yourself and trying to move on. Don't talk with your mouth full. How many remember that? But also in the Bible, it speaks about that we need to forgive others like Christ forgave us. And, or God, if you will. And that it really, it lessens that burden on your back. Where's my thread? Where is my thread? Oh, there. So I'm just afraid for Christopher that he's going to realize after I'm gone that I'm gone, that I've gone to the other side. And all the times he could have reached out, and he never did. I'm still praying for him. I pray for him every single day. every single day. And I ask God for forgiveness for my sins. Whatever sin I may have committed, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Because even if you've done something that you really didn't know about until later, like maybe you said something to somebody, you just said a nasty comment or whatever it was, right? Or you cut in line in front of somebody, or you just whatever it is. And to forgive, to offer up forgiveness or ask for forgiveness. Like, I know you probably can't go to the person unless you know them and say, I'm sorry that I did this, you know, and sometimes it is, you can say, I hope you'll forgive me or whatever. And then it's, okay, so I've done this one and this, oh, no, do that, okay. Now I got 4 more of these. Let's see if I can. Okay, so that was that. And that one was that one. Okay. Actually, yeah, 4 more. So those are my words of wisdom for this. But most of you know that I had it rough for most of my life. That's not what I do. Just a minute. Not what I do. I have to do a quarter stitch. Not a full stitch. There's a big heavy cloud right up on top of it. Black, 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 black. So has anybody been interested in getting, just a minute, these cases? These cases are wonderful. See, like, they even stay in there. And then I got those, that needle threader. I thought, that's going to be good. And, okay, so that one goes in there. Okay, that one is that one. And this one is this one. And this one. Wait a minute. Wait, okay, right there. Okay. And so then I've done 1, 2. Oh, no, this one's going to go the other way. I tell you, this is why a magnifying lamp really comes in handy. Absolutely. And I got that. So yeah, got it. Got it. I just got to go over here and check to make sure, is this, okay, so that one, Yeah, it looks done. It looks done. Okay, so do this and this. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, so what do I do here? I gotta do that one. Okay. Alrighty, now where do I go? I gotta go down here. Okay, but those, I took those stitches out. I took those stitches out. Took those ones. Just a minute here, what did I do? Okay, so I did. Okay. Yeah, I took those ones. I took those ones out. Okay. So, phooey. Okay, so then I can go here. No, here and here. Oh, that's 415. What one was it? This one? Yeah, that's it. Almost sounds like a little bit of thunder. But, what? Nah. I have enough weight, I can spare my weight. I don't have to be stingy with it. So next Sunday there will be a live. There goes another dune buggy. I just started a vintage pattern of a rooster weather vane. Oh, neat! That's nice, Exie. I didn't even see you come on here. I don't know, how long have you been on here? That's the thing about doing Count It. I cannot keep up here with if somebody comes on because I don't see it and then it disappears. It doesn't stay there. So, oh, just a few minutes. Okay, well, welcome. You're only going to be here for 20 minutes. But yeah, next Sunday there will be a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. I will continue making my videos while I'm going to be moving. Okay? As soon as I have a date when I know I'm going to be moving in, that I can legally move in there, I can call Comstream and get them to hook it up. So, and I should have better internet. Like things should go a little bit faster. So, nope, I gotta go over here. And it'll be interesting to see, like what the difference is going to be. I'm hoping and praying it's much better. Yes, yes, yes. I wish they didn't smoke in there though. Oh my gosh, I wish they didn't smoke. And of course, when the neighbors open up their doors, all the smoke comes billowing out. Like it's, ugh. For those of us who don't smoke, we understand. Maybe some who do smoke understand, you know, but those of you who do smoke don't smell it like how we smell it. So, so yeah, so I will continue on with my videos every day. It might be that they might be later. Um, well, I was going to say yesterday. I don't know if I said this before. Yesterday, there was a young guy that came. He had a souped up truck, you know, one of these higher ones, old one. It was diesel. And he came there and he came up to to me and I said, just to let you know, I don't have any tools. As it's awful, you are right. Smokers and ones who live with it do not notice how nasty and toxic smoking is. Yeah, it's, I know I missed some, yeah. Helen, I missed your comment. Oops, wait a minute. Yeah. The thing, there's somebody that's in a white car that just pulled up. They better not be the JWs. I'm telling you, they better not be. I might have to end this early, but I'll be right back. Okay, just hang tough for a minute. Oh, hello, Pat. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right, Pat, get in there. Okay, thank you. Sorry. I'm here. I'm here. A lady came and she was at my yard sale and she brought me this. I don't know if anybody knows, but this is a lady slipper. It is illegal to pick or uproot lady slippers in Canada. They are of, they take years and years before they get seeds to spread, and you're not supposed to pick them. And I told Pat, I said, oh dear. She had some, and because they don't do well with like they have to have a certain soil condition, and it's, yeah, I'm going to put it in the ground here after, and I'm going to see, but absolutely not. Do not pick lady slippers. Do not cut them down. Do not do anything. They are a very difficult, and when they get to a place, it's usually because of the soil that's there. That, but anyways, sorry for the interruption. But I'm almost finished here anyways. So, yeah. I mean, do you guys have lady slippers where you are? I didn't know that there were any around here. I did not know that. And yeah. I know the other ones that you can't pick are trilliums. And that's the provincial flower for Ontario is trilliums. They have like three um, petals, not petals, not the green ones, but the part of the flower. And those are also, you're not allowed to pick. So I appreciate it. Yes, but no. No. I'm hoping it'll grow. I'm hoping it will grow. I don't know, maybe I can put it out there. I know that they do like shade. And that. And they're very, very, very difficult to grow from seed. They're a very delicate flower. Just like me. Very delicate, very rare. There's only one of me. Thank God. I don't think anybody could put up with another one of me. So, but yeah. So I'm coming down the other side of her. Yeah, I'm coming down this. Yeah, I'm coming down this side of her neck. Sorry, brain not functioning today. So I am going to. It was nice of Pat to do that. But I wish she would have just taken a picture of it and said, here, I'm sending you a flower. But it was nice. I don't know if she picked any for herself. But she was saying there that she wanted to try and grow them. Very hard to grow. So, but I'll put it in the ground. I'll see what I can do. And maybe God will let it grow. And she was saying, she said, I know you're not supposed to pick them, but God told me I could. I don't think God would, I don't, but who am I to judge, right? Who am I to judge? But the reason why they're called lady slippers, And I believe this is the provincial flower for PEI. I believe so. Is that the flower here looks like a lady's slipper. See? And it's got this little pouch in there. So that's why it's called a lady slipper. They're beautiful though. They really are. And they come in a variety of colors. So still got another few minutes. We'll see how far I can get to stitching on this. And we'll see if I run into a problem. Okay. We got that one. So that one is down there. Yeah. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to be busy. I got to try and pack some stuff up. I got to get boxes. She thought I was having my yard sale this coming week, and I said no. 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 I had grabbed all the kits and that and put them all into a Rubbermaid bin. So it's there. And I might have to leave stuff like that in the back part. And what's your problem, Missy? Oh, John must have had a problem with. He must have had a problem with the garden tractor. I saw it there and the hood was up, but I didn't see him walking. I didn't see him walking anywhere. Normally he would come and he would say, "Can you please phone Juliet?" What are you looking at, Missy? Is there a birdie there? It's funny how the birds come just after the grass is cut. And they all come there because now they can see the bugs. There must be a crow there or something. Yeah. So I guess it's yeah, we're going to be starting. We're going to be starting the second half of the year on Tuesday. Like, and I can bet you anything that July and August are just going to fly by. Those of you that live in warm climates, basically all year long, do not understand what it's like for us up here, you know, to have such a short summer. And sometimes it'll drag on into, the end of September, even the beginning of October. And sometimes we get Indian summer, but it's still, everybody just cringes when the temperature falls. And we're all thinking, when's it gonna snow? And once I move over there, I don't have to shovel. I don't have to do that. Now, with Susie, I'm gonna have to clean her off of snow, and ice. But yeah. So here, I'm just a second here. I'm gonna show you how far I did. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here, I'll put that here. Oh my gosh. So that's how far I got. So it was over here that I had messed up somehow. So now I'm coming down here and we'll see what happens in here. So, and then I got a fish here And I don't know if I'm going to work on her hair here. I don't know if I'm going to come down here again. Thanks, Exie. So, just a minute here. I'll show you. Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Okay. Oops. That's how far I got done. So I'm doing pretty good. So I'm right up here, working here. So then I may come down here and do this white. I'm not sure if I can do this, but yeah. So that's where I'm at. So yes, well, my lovelies, my lovelies, my lovelies. I am sorry I'm going to have to leave you. I'm glad that you stuck around even with the interruption. I would have talked with Pat longer. I would have. But I told her, I said I got my video going, and she wondered if I had my yard sale still going, and I said no, because she would have come to stop and visit. And yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, it was a crow that, yeah, or a magpie. It left. So, okay, everyone. What is the theme for July? It is Satsuma Street. But I'm going to finish this. I don't know how much time I've got because I'm going to be moving. Yes, it is Satsuma Street. Okay. So that's a design. I had a design already, but I thought, you know what? I want this one done. So you can work on Satsuma Street, or you can finish up a project. Work on a whip or something. Because keep adding new stuff and new stuff and new stuff, and nothing gets done. So, anyways, I pray that you all have a great week, and watch for my videos, watch for updates. I'm hoping to take more pictures of my traveling half of July, so I probably stitch what I have started. Oh yeah, how was your trip to the Grand Canyon? Exie. That's right, you went to the Grand Canyon. I forgot about that. That must have been awesome. That must have been awesome. Oh, good. Oh, good. You'll have to maybe show pictures on the Facebook group or something, because I'd love to see it. Anyways, I guess I will see you on tomorrow's video. Toodaloodles, everybody!